Hello everyone, it's Quoia Renae and I'm back with another video for you all. So today I'm just going to be showing you all how I customize my closure. This is a 5x5 HD closure in the texture body wave. I got this from someone on Instagram. I don't really want to reveal who she is right now because I don't want y'all like buying up all the closures and I can't get them. So moving on. I'm going to be using some quick blue bleaching powder. I'm going to take some Clairol 40 developer. I'm going to mix it with that. I didn't use the whole scoop, I just used a little bit of the scoop. I mixed it together and I'm going to bleach my knots. So now I'm just using the coloring brush just to place that bleaching powder on top of the closure. You can go in with the coloring brush if you want to, but it's better to use a knife just so that you can make sure that the bleaching powder doesn't sink through the closure and turns your hair strands blonde. You just want to use the knife just so you can make sure that it spreads out evenly on top of the closure. So I'm just going to place my closure on top of some aluminum foil. I'm going to fold both sides and kind of create like a pocket for my closure just so that I can make sure that it bleaches evenly across. And I think I left this on probably a little bit over 15 minutes. I just kept looking at it, and then whenever I felt like it was ready is just when I washed it off. Once I went in to rinse my closure, I took some Shimmer Lights shampoo. You want to take some sort of purple shampoo just so you can make sure that you get rid of any brassiness, like that orange looking stuff would be looking like on some of y'all closures in front too. I don't like that. I don't like when they look orange and stuff. So make sure you use some purple shampoo just so you get rid of that, and then it's just going to make it look more natural. It's going to make your closure, your frontal, really sink into your skin. Also, I left that shampoo on top of the closure for about 5 minutes. So here's me just rinsing that Shimmer Lights out of the closure, and I just also wanted to show you all how good it looks once I rinse it out with that Shimmer Lights shampoo. It looks so good on my skin, and I know once I put it on, I'm gonna lay it. So y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to my channel so you don't miss when I do install this. As you all can see, it's looking real good against my skin. And I love me some HD closures, y'all. Like, I think them other closures, they good too, but I haven't tried them. I just want something more seamless because I'm new to closure still. And this is how it looks once it's blow dried. Now I'm going to dye my closure black. I'm going to take some Got To Be spray. I'm going to do about 4 layers of this got to be spray, and in between those sprays I'm going to be blow drying it just so I make sure that it kind of hardens a little bit, and then I'm going to go in with the next layer of got to be spray. Like I said, I did this 4 times, and the reason that I'm doing this is just to protect my lace, just so it doesn't get any stains on it, because you don't want any black stains, especially not on the part where your part is going to be. You don't want any stains on it because it's going to look funny, it's going to look weird, and you don't want nothing affecting this install looking seamless. So once I'm done with the 4 layers of the got to be spray, I'm going to take some Just 5 hair dye. I put my little comb right there just so I can make sure that the closure stays in place and it doesn't shift around while I'm trying to do this video, but I end up putting a big brush right there. But anyway, that's not important. I'm just going to take this hair dye and I'm just going to brush it in. I'm going to do it just like how I do in all my other videos. If you all haven't seen my other hair dyeing videos, make sure you all check that out. I'm going to make sure I kind of take my time when I get closer to the roots of this closure, but I'm definitely just spreading it out evenly across the strands of this closure. So as you all can see, it did get a little bit of some stains on the closure, but like I said, that got to be spray is going to help it from getting any stains. So once I rinsed it, blow dried, this is the finished look of how it looks once I blow dried it, and you all can see that there's no stains. My lace is stain free from that got to be spray. Next, I am going to begin the plucking process. I'm going to take my hot comb and I'm just going to smooth those hairs back in place. So just so I can make sure that I see what I'm doing and it's not any flyaways, I'm going to take my hot comb just to lay that part of the hair down. The tweezers I have are smaller end tweezers. It's not those tweezers that everybody uses. I'm gonna go get me some, but I think these tweezers are good for beginners because it don't pluck a lot of hair out. I was wanting to pluck more hair out than what I did, but I don't like to pluck too much hair out because it is a HD closure and I am going to install mine probably 3 times, and you don't want your closure over plucked, especially if you're new to plucking. So I would say start with these, but I feel like I kind of got the handle of what I'm doing at this point. So I'm definitely going to make sure I get some of those tweezers that everybody else uses. And I'm just going to, this closure was already pre-plucked, by the way, y'all, so I'm not going to do too much at the beginning of the hairline, but I am going to go behind that pre-plucked part and I'm going to pluck behind there, and I'm going to take about 4 rows of the hair, the first 4 rows of the hair, and I'm going to pluck from there, and then I'm going to just do different areas of the hair just to thin out that part so it doesn't look too heavy on the top of the closure. And I'm just going to just keep plucking wherever I see looks too dense, too full. Also, as what you all can kind of see me doing is whenever I pluck my closures or frontal, I always like to take one side of the hair first, like one half of the side of the closure first, and pluck that side, and then mimic the other half of the closure that I just plucked. I always like to do it like that. I feel like that just works best for me. It's kind of beginner friendly as well. And as you all can see, this is the plucked side and that is the unplucked side. And I'm going to also go in and pluck a little bit more, and when I finish, this is the finished look. I went ahead and plucked the middle part out. It looks a little bit crooked, but I'm not worried about that right now because once I finish my install, it's going to look good. And like I said, make sure you all subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the video of when I install it. It looks really pretty. Follow your girl on Instagram at Quoia_Renae, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.